Hey there, guys. I'm Cody Mayer, and on today's episode of Cigar TV, you know what? It seems kind of early to do this type of review. I'm just kidding. It's not morning here. It's actually about 9:36 p.m. So instead of doing a morning review like I was planning on doing, I'm doing it now. It is still very dark outside, considering the time frame, but I'm not much for doing reviews at the crack of dawn. But today's cigar that we are reviewing is called Axe. Not to get mixed up with the body spray type of Axe. I'm talking about Axe cigars. Now, if you take a look at this cigar right here, it is a Churchill size cigar. You can get them in a jar of 20 for $58.99 for the price point. And so yeah, the wrapper itself is a Connecticut shade wrapper, and the origin of the cigar comes from Nicaragua with Nicaraguan tobaccos in it as well. Now, the band around it is silver with black on it. It spells out Axe right there using what I thought was pretty clever, two axes in the middle for the X. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it's a pretty good medium body cigar. So yeah, the container that it comes in is actually pretty fun. Like you've probably seen on my channel numerous times before, I've been buying a lot of jars of cigars, and this one is no exception. I'll show you the jar right now. Let me just get it. Alright, so the jar itself is basically the same as the band. It is black with silver. It also has the name Axe on it, but in not Axe around the whole thing, but it has Axe right here on the front with the two axes and the E, just like it does on the band itself. But also, if you look very closely, you can see blacked out axes all along the container itself. And I thought that was some pretty cool attention to details. It's one of those subtle types of details that you don't usually notice until you get it up close and personal to see those axes. And they didn't use just one kind of axe, they used different types of axes throughout the ward's history on this packaging, which is pretty cool. Now on top, it is mainly silver on the front, on the top part of it. So yeah, and of course it features a push button right here to open the jar. As you can see, that's the inside. Very lovely. And to put it back down, you just push that button again and push it down. The container is made out of plastic like the other ones, which is pretty cool. So you can use it as a humidor if you wanted to. Just throw a Bovita pack in there and you're good to go. So, now to get into the flavors of this cigar. Like I said earlier, it is a medium body cigar, so it's going to be perfect for like your first cigar of the day, or if you're winding down for the night and you don't want anything too strong, that's going to like keep you up at night. This would be the perfect cigar to go with. Since it is a Connecticut cut shade, there's not a whole lot of power behind it. So it's perfect for end of the day or the beginning of the day. And I can smoke through this Churchill in about an hour or 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how I smoke them. But yeah. So, like I said before, let's get into the flavors of this cigar. Nothing very predominantly jumps out. It has kind of a stiff drawl to it. Not too stiff, but yeah. So, the flavors, it's a very, very light, earthy taste. Nothing peppery at all. Um, you almost get like a back taste of saltine crackers. You know, like that aftertaste from saltine crackers that you get after you eat like a couple of them. That's what I'm kind of getting from this cigar. Let's see what else I can get. A very slight bitterness to it. Nothing overpowering. Uh, like in most cases, it's not a bitterness that's gonna like turn you away from the cigar, but at the same time, it actually influences the flavors of it just a bit more, enhances them just a tad bit more. So yeah, those are the flavors I'm getting off of it. Not very smoky at all, but like I said, even though in the last one I said I like those smokier cigars, for something that's like early in the morning or something like that, I'm not too broken up over that. Since the jaw is a little stiff, I'm not expecting too much smoke from it. But look here, right? The burn on it is phenomenal. Not bad at all. The ashes are nice and compacted together, very light in color, with a couple dark spots, but nothing that stands out too much about the cigar. Um, so yeah, it's a very well constructed uh, cigar itself, and you know they're worth a try. Like I said earlier, they're about $58.99 on the price. I'd put this cigar at like, I don't know. I'll put it at like a 6 or 7 on my taste charts because even though it's not a very powerful cigar, it would be perfect for that first smoke of the day. So yeah, I think that's all I have for this cigar. Please like and subscribe to my channel down below. Also comment down below. Let me know future topics for my channel, tips and tricks, and the occasional cigar gadget because I'm always looking forward to doing one of those videos. I will be here soon on those cutters and lighters I just got in my last unboxing video. And until next time, guys, stay safe out there and stay smoky.